Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Prison Architect Alpha 23 with the Flying Phent. This is episode 32, and we are putting in some cells. It's exciting work. It's nice to get some lights in there, though, I suppose. It's always a benefit. It's always something worth seeing, a little bit of lighting, some mood lighting. Power is getting full. I don't think it'll be able to support all the lights, so let's slap another capacitor in. Okay. I wonder how much money do we make at 28,000 a day? How much does that work out to an hour? About 30 seconds we should be able to find out, as long as I remember to look as the thing ticks over. I definitely don't want this power station failing, because look how many capacitors have to turn on individually. That would not be good. Are all the lights in? No, nowhere near. Ah, but someone is installing this capacitor now. Excellent. Who is it? I don't see a capacitor coming. A lot of sheet metal coming in to make more license plates. Where's the guard that's supposed to be patrolling there? Oh, he's on his way. There he is. Oh, you're putting the door. Here comes the capacitor. Excellent. Didn't fail. Perfect. Alright, cell doors are going in. We need some more beds, some more toilets, some more TVs. I'm up to $2,000. I forgot to look and see how much we make every day. But the fact that we're at $2,000 already is pretty nice. It's growing fairly quickly. I think $2,000 is enough for 4 cells. Maybe it's just 2 cells. $1,000 a cell. That might be a good estimate. So 2, 5, plus the walls. I think it's probably $1,000 for 2. So $2,000 for 4. That seems roughly like it would be a reasonable number. So we make $1,000 an hour, $1,100 an hour. Excellent. It is excellent indeed. Okay, this toilet is queued up. It is. Oh, there it is. How about this bed? Yeah, that bed's coming. TV's coming. Bed, toilet, TV. No, this TV is not coming. Should be coming. There it is. Now it's coming. Bed's coming. TV's coming. Toilet's coming. So all the work is queued up. I can go ahead and put in another set of cells. I don't want the one with the metal detector. Oh, I went too far this way. And that cost me more than the $3,000 that I had. So there you go. Lesson learned. I need. They're gonna say $1,000 a cell, is my estimate. This will be going up soon. Take us back in the positives. There we go. Oh, I still had some more stuff to buy. I had a TV to buy. Oh, TVs are $400. I thought they were $300. It's $200 for a bed, though. I'm pretty sure $200 a bed. Yeah, $200 a bed. So $300. TV, 300. It says it's 200 a TV. Oh, I probably bought more than one TV. Alright, so 2, 3, 5. So it's 500 for the interior, and then each section of wall costs how much? 50. It's roughly 2,500 per cell. Alright, sorry, 250 per cell. So it's about $750 per cell to build. Oh, I didn't count the door. 750. So there you go. It's about $1,000 a cell. I was right with my math right from the get-go. $1,000 a cell. It's interesting to note, though, that I almost, by the time they're done building 4 cells, I almost have enough money for another 4 cells. Almost. That's kind of nice. At least that was the case last time. This time it looks like things are going a little bit slower. It take another 2 hours before I could afford it. I don't think it's going to take them 2 hours to build all this. But what I can do... There's something I was looking at somewhere. I don't remember what I was looking at and saying, oh, that would be an easy thing. I could stick that in. It'd be cheap and simple, but take up some time. I don't remember what it was now. I really don't. Oh, I think it was this here. I was going to close this off, the fence. Planning, objects, materials, fence. Because eventually this area is going to get built a little bit. And once I get this wall finished, I'm going to want to have a fence there. So I might as well get that in. I've got enough for 2 cells, so let me throw 2 cells in. Oh, cancel, undo. I really screwed the pooch on that one, eh? There we go. I forgot that my clone tool had gone over too far. Oh, and I have walls going in that I don't want going in. Okay, I didn't realize I've done this too. There we go. Okay. Alright, back to the clone tool, and this time let's get one that's the right size. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Oh wow, that cost 3 grand. Okay, so they cost more than I thought. I wonder why they cost so much. My math says it, or maybe I wasn't looking up here. I don't know how much the fence cost. Maybe the fence put me over. But I thought I had 3 grand. Things that make you go, Alright, 132 of 253. The more inmates we get in, the more money we make, the faster we'll be able to build cells. We may even reach a point where we're able to keep up, maybe exceed, build faster than we get inmates in. And start getting ahead of this thing instead of being constantly behind it. It'll be interesting to see at what point we reach that, though. The moral of the story that I'm seeing is that build a holding cell that houses 200 prisoners. That's the lesson I'm getting out of this. If you want to fit everybody, house 200 prisoners. Does this fence get built? No. Is it going to get built? One person is working on it. One person is on the case. Oh, he's got to go all the way around. Now they got to go all the way around to here. I didn't even consider that. I should have finished this and then put a fence in here. Gate here. That would have been the wise thing to do. My poor worker's going to be walking forever. Meanwhile, all right, I'm gonna test this. I have 2,300. I wonder if it bought twice, and let me try literally just doing 2 cells. See if this makes a difference. I didn't have to buy toilets or doors. Yeah, so I think part of that was because of how I laid that down. Right, because that cost me 900 bucks for 2. That's not right. Yeah, it is, because some of it I didn't have to buy. Oh, here comes the guy doing the fence. Look at him go, because it's sleep time, right? During sleep time, there's less calculations going on because they don't have to do pathfinding for everybody. So these guys can really fly during sleep time. I gotta get that fence in there real quick. Ooh, up to $1,200 an hour. Income. It's a nice number. I did see someone else heading around the corner do the last piece, so that'll take care of that. We have $2,000. Let's see if we can do another set. Yeah, it's about $1,000 a sell. That was almost exactly $1,000 per sell. So that's good. I'm glad to know that that's how that's working. Let's take a look at our pass rates. 56. We're down to 56% for workshop safety, 56% for kitchen safety. These are still going, so we don't know what their pass rate's going to be. Behavioral therapy, 66%. It's not bad. This guy didn't pass his treatment. It was 1 in QA. Alright. Go back and try it again. That's probably because he was in jail at the time. And that finally got built. Excellent. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and planning. Do I need to mark? I'm going to mark it anyway. Why not? Objects, large jail door. We'll go ahead and stick it in. Where is the fence? Here it is. In that large jail door. Once that's in, I'm just going to finish this wall off. It's not a lot to go. Shouldn't take very long. Contemplating going around the corner a bit too, so I can put that gate in and give people room to walk. Oh, this guy needs to get in there. Install that gate. So I've noticed, excuse me, during this free time, this is the free time before the shower, no one actually does anything. I put that in because I was like, oh, some people are awake. But the reason people were awake is because I had just loaded the game. So I'm going to leave that off. I'm going to leave that as sleep because that free time affects your grading. You don't want too much free time. So since no one's using that as free time, I'm not going to leave it as free time. That's how I'm going to play that game. So that door's going in, and because that door's going in, I'm going to go ahead and put in my wall. I don't need to go that far. Stop at the fence. There we go. Because then they'll be able to go through this gate without having to go all the way around. A couple might go all the way around to start, but it'll be fine. It'll all work out. You'll see. Here comes the large jail door now. It's shower time. So everybody's up showering, then they got some free time to take care of their ablutions, their poo and their pee. Maybe shower if they didn't get their shower in previously. Oh, it kind of rhymed. I'm a poet, and I never even thought that I could be. Okay, workers are going around to work on the wall. There's another one. Alright, so any other workers should just go through this jail door. Again, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it to make sure no inmates go through it. I don't suspect it will be a big issue, though. This wall should get built fairly quickly. Okay, food's going out. Yes, yeah, definitely. I'm at that point where I'm going to need more food as well. In fact, once this wall's built, that'll be my next priority, is putting the last sinks in and the associated cookers, fridges, and hiring of cooks. So this wall's going in. Then we're going to work on this, and then I think we are going to have to, as much as I'd like to finish this, I think we are going to have to expand this area next. But that's going to be in a future episode. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. It really does help my channel grow, and I know I certainly do appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.